All right, we're back. Check this out. A custom painted, slightly damaged, missing, I think, one part, H.A.L, the heavy artillery laser from 1982 with figure, no swivel elbows. I believe that's Grand Slam for those of you who are not in the know. Let's turn that up just a little tiny bit there. Missing the stabilizer, very common. Had a few of these. All stabilizers are MIA. Cannot locate the stabilizers. Got the custom jungle paint here. This particular unit, obviously it's a darker green than the Vamp, so didn't have to go quite as crazy with the custom paint jobs. Obviously these things move for hooking up. We will demonstrate that here shortly. Let's go ahead and remember this. Adjustable and pivot. Let's try to get that aimed up a little bit more. Fill my whole house here, but that's life. So you can actually get to shooting down the bad guys. Oh man, that doesn't need a super zoom. I don't know if it shows. I'll try to get a zoom on this here real quick. He's got an airplane in his sights. Yep, that's a real thing. This actually goes up very, very vertical. Oh, went so vertical. So let's get one click on there. That's like 2 clicks. For the full assault. All right, just for fun, before I start reading a bunch of garbage here, let's bring in the what is this? The Vamp. I'll bring in the Vamp. I think that was yesterday's video. Let's get the spinning wheel out of here. Let's hook this bad boy up. Get some real life applications of towing. We're gonna go out to the center. This does have a damaged laser. It's been hot glue gun on because that's what you do when you're a kid. You can't do any better. You get the hot glue gun out. So obviously we're missing the rim. That was addressed in yesterday's video. Sorry. If you got a spare rim you'd like to donate to the cause, let me know in the sections there, and we'll. So with this hooked up, I think you can really get a. You can really focus in on the Cobra coming in. Now, I just happen to have, along with this, I got the card, dude. Laser Artillery Soldier, codename Grand Slam, file name Barney James J. It's got a number. His specialty is artillery. His secondary specialty is electronics engineer. He's from Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin. He's an E5. Look at that. Even got a little, if you can see there, a little dyslexic handwriting in the corner. It's a backwards 2, a backwards 1, and a backwards 3. Nothing wrong with that. Soft-spoken and calm, just a bit shy. Intelligent, loves to read. What is this? Escapist fantasy. Oh, God. All right, there you go. Back of that is just blank because it was the box that it came in. There's some other information there. Let's find out about the H.A.L. It was released, first release box. Let's see. Get my reading glasses on. Released in 82, the box included a straight arm version of the H.A.L. Operator Grand Slam. In 83, the action figures were retooled with swivel arm battle grip. H.A.L. included the swivel arm vision of Grand Slam, the next version, and it was discontinued in 84. Let's see if we can get a... So, H.A.L. is actually... There's a foot peg in here, so if you go super far up, he isn't going to fly out, which is kind of a cool feature, if you will, in case you're really battling Cobra. I think this particular H.A.L. has been rebuilt. Yeah, he's pretty stiff. So we put new O-rings in these. I put the helmet on because we had a whole bucket of helmets. The helmet fits very snugly. He's pretty cool. He's got some... I don't know if I can make that focus. A little dirt in him. I actually can't read that. My eyes are not good enough to read that. But, like, I mean, would you transport your laser artillery shooter on the gun while, no, you'd throw him in the passenger seat, and you guys would go cruising. It's a pretty sweet setup. Surprisingly well intact, considering all the madness that this thing had gone through. What's weird is the exact same laser, because I believe they're offset a little bit, or maybe that's the glue, I don't know. It's missing on my other one. So it must be a common thing for that to fall off. See if there's anything else here. I got a little write-up I could try to read at. Let's see, at a glance, the H.A.L appears to be a military cannon. However, the laser in its name instantly elevates it from a standard piece of artillery to a futuristic weapon of science fiction. This merging of the familiar and the fantastic was a hallmark of early G.I. Joe. The H.A.L's large rotating dish and its imposing size made it a visually standout toy on the store shelves, promising kids the power to take on Cobra with devastating new type of weapon. This design choice allowed Hasbro to root the toy line in a tangible world of military action, while also giving them the creative freedom to introduce elements that made the world of G.I. Joe feel bigger and more exciting than standard military toys. Now, what was interesting is you had to have a truck to move this thing. It's a tow behind only. There's no motor on that. So, like, you know, hats off to the Hasbro folks for, like, you know, upselling you, I guess, if you will. All right, so, yeah, wasn't self-propelled, needed tow equipment. The Vamp was its main tow partner in the beginning, because I don't think there was much else that towed. I'm just kind of scanning some of this. Grand Slam was the driver. Mini G.I. Joe figures, Grand Slam was a specialist. Now, if we remember from the other day, Clutch is the driver here. So we got Clutch and Grand Slam rolling in the absolute Cobra wrecking mobile unit here, because you got this bad boy. I assume that's like auto jam, because I don't know how you get up there and shoot that. It's kind of an interesting feature. But this thing, I mean, you're gonna shoot all the helicopters out of the sky. Now, do I have a helicopter just sitting here that we could just bring in real quick and see how it would work? I mean, all right, you're done, buddy. Kapoo, kapoo. Oh, wait, hold on. Ain't nobody shooting this thing. Hold, please. Come on out. I'm just gonna throw him real quick, just to, you know, get the feel. We'll also train this gun on him, because, you know, Cobra's gonna get away. Oh yeah, forgot to demo this the other day too. That actually spins for the those concerned in the yep. But this guy, he's got a capability to defend himself. You know, you always dodge it. No one ever dies in Cobra and G.I. Joe. Everybody gets away. You can land him in the background. Yeah, so I know this is about the H.A.L. We got a couple other things going on in the background there, but sometimes when you're G.I. Joe and, you know, it gets live. I mean, whatever. What are you gonna do? Have a little fun. Was there anything else I wanted to bring up about this? H.A.L is a perfect example of a toy that succeeded on multiple levels. It was visually striking, promoted cross-selling with other toys, and helped establish the core tenets of G.I. Joe brand. It remains a beloved and iconic piece in the franchise's history. So this was the jungle setup with the custom paint jobs. You know, amazing that the drivers still exist and are in actual operating condition. No damage to them other than just regular wear. It actually blows my mind, because I was all G.I. Joe as a kid. I don't have much else besides G.I. Joe. I was very into it. Cobra is cool as well. If you haven't seen the videos on these, go ahead and go back and check them, because they're in there. They're not that great of videos, but these are my G.I. Joe videos. There's gonna be lots more coming. I got a lot of G.I. Joe here, so stay safe. Actually, probably pew 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 pew. It's a laser. Forgot about that. Stay safe.